Uh, Hello guys. So myself Arun. Yeah. So I'm the trainer here for Mendix. So let me introduce myself first. Okay. So myself Arun, and I have around 10 years of experience into 10 plus years of experience into IT, and out of which uh, closely 5 plus years of experience in Mendix. Okay. And have been under these trainings from past 2.5 years. Okay. And we will do all kind of supports. Uh, and one more thing. So I started my career as a Java development. Okay, as a Java developer, and then I moved to this Mendix low code platform tool. Okay, so from then, so my career is going in a right direction. So I feel, and now I'm in a good position with this Mendix. Okay, so now, so I'm the solution architect in one of the in my current organization, and I'm the delegate lead for my client. Okay, so where I will be leading the leads. Okay, and yes, and I'm the technical POC for many of the junior folks or for many of the projects, let's say. Got it? So now, so coming to this Mendix. So Mendix is a low-code, no-code platform tool, guys. So here, welcome for you to this Mendix trainings. Okay. And I just wanted to understand about Shiva and Kamalakar and Venu Madhav. So can anyone go first? Shiva Ramakrishna.
Um, yeah, Arun. Myself, Devish Ramakrishnan. Actually, I have around 2 years of experience in IT, in one of the MNC company. So, yeah, basically, I'm from Java support, right? Maybe I switched to the. I'm looking for that next. So that's
Okay.
why.
So now,
Yeah,
okay, that's great. So since you are from a Java background, so it would be very easy to understand. Okay, Mendix, and you can plug and play. Okay, so this is the kind of this thing. Okay, so next Venu.
Yeah, hi Aaron. Good morning. My name is Venu Madhav. I'm having 1 year of experience as a Java developer.
Okay,
Now I'm looking for new opportunities. My friend asked me to attend the demo.
okay.
That's all about
So you are a Java developer. How many years of experience?
1 year.
1 year. Okay, cool. Okay, don't worry. So for Java developers, this tool will be very flexible to use because you already have an experience. Okay, that's a great thing. Kamalakar, Kamalakar Reddy, are you there?
Yes, yes. Hi.
Yeah, you can
Uh,
introduce
so,
yourself.
myself, so I have 6 years of experience. I worked as a tester, and so basically it's a mega testing.
Okay,
So
figure testing.
now
Yeah.
I just want to, yes, yes. So now I just want to switch the technology to Linux, because of opportunities
Okay.
that are there.
Yes. Okay. That's fine. So Dipali, I think okay. So you are not needed to yeah, discuss about yourself. Okay. So guys, let's start our content. So guys, you are all here. So some are from background and some are from you know uh, non-Java background. But so Kamalakar, so Pega is also a kind of what we would say a low-code no-code tool. Okay. But there will be a lot of
Yes, yes.
coding. The implementation is a bit different. Okay. Just a minute. Hey Srikanth, can you please introduce yourself? Welcome to the class. Hello Srikanth. Srikanth, are you there? Can you hear me? Hello. Srikanth, are you there? Okay, no problem. So guys, so you're all here to learn about this Mendix tool. Okay. So what is mean by Mendix, right? And so forget about this one. Okay, this thing. Okay. So now, welcome to Mendix. And here, basically, what is mean by Mendix technology? Yeah, yeah, Kavita. Hello, Rajkumar. Can you hear me now?
This conference will now be recorded.
So guys, can you all hear me? I mean, Srikanth and Rajkumar. Mohan, can you hear me?
Yes, Arun.
Rajkumar and Srikanth. What are you guys? You are not able to listen to me. See, unmute yourself and then talk. Can you see my screen at least? Venu or Shiva?
They are all good now. I don't know.
You can able to see my screen, right? So this one.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. So now, guys, let's start our introduction. Okay, to Mendix. See, I was just sharing one PPT here. Okay, so here we are all here to learn about Mendix. So today, what we're gonna cover? Okay, so what is mean by Mendix and why it is, and with Mendix what we can do, and what are the benefits of a Mendix, and with a simple application we will close the session, and also who can learn this Mendix technology. Okay, and what are the prerequisites to learn this Mendix technology, right? So the first thing, Mendix. So Mendix is a low code, no code platform tool. Okay, what is mean by a low code and what is mean by a no code, right? So this we need to understand first. Okay, low coding. See guys, so far we have seen so many technologies like Java, Python, or .NET, or whatever it is, right? So these are all programming technologies where we can, if you want to develop any application, you need to code everything. You need to involve in technologies with other technologies, with the technology which you chosen, right? Suppose Java, so Java needs to be integrated with HTML, and it should be with the database, and then with a serverless technology, and then JSPs, or Spring or Spring Boot. So there are a lot of technologies have been involved, right? But now coming to this Mendix, right? Yes, Mendix is a Java based platform tool. Basically, Mendix is been developed based on the Java platform. Got it? So that's why I'm telling you, if you are from a Java background, this is very flexible to learn. Okay, and it is very easy to learn this technology. Got it? This is the first major point you need to keep it in your mind. Or else, sir, but I'm not from a Java background. But can I be able to learn this Mendix technology? Yes, of course you can learn this one. And if I am from a non-IT background, so I was working in some BPO or any other process, right? Whether I'm eligible to work in this environment or not. I mean, whether I'm eligible to learn this Mendix technology or not. How can we come to know? Right? Yes, obviously here I'm the Mendix trainer, and I'm not just telling you to pull you to the training class and take the money, right? Here Mendix can be learned by anybody who has some minimum degree knowledge, and at least some basics of programming knowledge is also fine. Even if you don't know the programming knowledge basics, that is also fine. Okay, because yes, now you are here to learn how to learn the basics of some C programming or from Java. Okay, from where we need to source all of these things. So what is the relation between this Mendix and that some basic programming language, right? So that and all we need to learn all this. Okay, in this training sessions. Next up, so our agenda is, yes, introduction to Mendix and its benefits. Okay, and also what is a Mendix development tool. Okay, and who can approach for a Mendix training? Yes, I have already told you. Who knows the programming knowledge? I mean, even if he is working or not working, if he is generally just passed out from a degree background or an MCA or whatever it is. Okay, if he has a minimum degree, yes, he will be eligible to learn this technology, right? If he has a Java background support, if he has already learned Java, if he's already working in Java, this is more advantage for this too. Okay, so now next thing, for an NIT guy, yes, obviously can learn. Okay, anyone can learn who has a degree, minimum degree, right? Now, what is a web application architecture? So generally, some guys don't know how the web application operates, right? So here we will learn. And now what are the advantages? Okay, and how can we create a simple application that we will be going to learn. So basically, what is mean by Mendix? What are its benefits? Right? I have already told you, right? So there is a Java application. If you want to develop one project, then what will happen? Generally, Java is a tool. I mean, Java is a technology. Okay, we have core Java, and then advanced Java is also there. In core Java, what you will do? Simply you do the programming. That means simply you do the logics. So, but with advanced technology, yes, you can create your web applications. Okay, that means that you need to communicate with the servers, and then you need to communicate with the databases like JDBC or whatever it is, right? So similar way here in Mendix, how we need to communicate with the database, how we need to communicate with the pages. So pages are nothing but in your browser. If you open with any website, so then the page which is coming once you click on the website, right? So what does that mean? That means that what is the technology behind that to show that page, right? So that we need to learn. And then how it is been integrated within Mendix. And now how to connect to the database, how it is integrated within Mendix. Now how to connect to the external services. Now how it is being integrated with the Mendix. How easily we can integrate with other services. Okay. So these are all will be in one step within Mendix. Okay. Simply we need to follow the steps. We need to follow the documentation. We need to finish the requirement. So that's why now Mendix is in the market in a first place. Okay. So compared to Java and other local tools also, right? So we have a lot of openings also there. Okay. So now even with the huge packages, we can aim for it. Okay. So now 1 second, someone is pinging here. Next thing. So this Mendix platform is a high productivity application platform. What is mean by productivity? So it is one of the benefit of this Mendix. High productivity is nothing but what? Within a span of less time, we can create our application whatever we want. I mean, in whatever the format we want. Okay, whatever the client requirement which has given. So within a span of less time, we can generate this application development. I mean, we can create that application and then we can hand over it to the client. So that means that productivity will come. Okay, when you finish your requirement, when you finish your client requirement, right? So then that option will come into this productivity. So with this one, we can create a highly scalable application, high secure applications also we can create with this application. Even security is also one simple measure. I mean, one simple click, we need to create the security. How we can apply this security? So what are the levels of securities are available? There are types of levels of securities are available in Mendix. So with that, we can able to create one scalable application within Mendix, right? So next thing, and there is a collaboration. Obviously, in your team there are 6 members. So you want to collaborate with your team members. How you need to collaborate with Mendix with your team members? Yes, that is also one of the benefit here within this Mendix. And next, collaboration as well as scalability and a high productivity that we can provide for our applications. Next thing, if you take Java application, then what will happen generally, right? So you need a guy for CSS, and you need a guy for database, and you need a guy for Java, and you need a guy for some advanced technology if you say any, and you need a guy for deployments. Got it? So these are all things. That means that what we need 5 members at least to create one sample application in Java, right? Sample web application. Correct? So, but here within this Mendix, as you are a Mendix developer, if you learn Mendix, yes, now you will be in a situation, okay, after this training session, that you can able to create your application on your own, okay, and you can create your domain models. That means that you can create your own database and you can integrate with your application, and then you can also write your CSS and you can write your HTML content, okay, and generally people might feel that Mendix is a drag and drop tool. Yes, of course it is a drag and drop tool only, right? So next thing is that how simple we can create our domain model, nothing but your database. How you can apply this domain model to your pages and in your application, right? And how to write the logics whenever you want to what we would say, whenever you want to write some logic, suppose from one page you are coming, you want to go to another page, but in between that you have to perform some things. How can we perform those things? Okay, what is that flow? So what that flow we call it as? Okay, this anyway we will be going to in the newer classes, I mean in the next sessions, but now just try to understand. So as you are a Mendix developer, you can create your own database, you can create your own pages, you can do your own configurations, and you can deploy your applications to the cloud, okay, to the sandbox. There is a free sandbox which is provided by Mendix. By using that, we can simply, you know, deploy our applications to the sandbox, and it will generate a real-time URL for you. Okay, how to log into that, and then how to explore that URL. Okay, that means that how to log into the application, how the security will be applied to the application. So these are all with the simple steps. Okay, next, how can we create the user roles also, right? And deployment, how easy the deployment is, right? So these all things we'll be going to learn in the newer sessions. So with this Mendix, that's why we are not going to write any code in like whatever we are doing it in Java or Python or .NET. Okay, see, then how we can develop this application? Yes, obviously there are some logic that we can, you know, use those logics within Mendix. By using that, we can simply create our own application, right? So next, flexibility and scalability. So that means that low code platforms are cloud based. So here Mendix is also a cloud based technology. So where you can deploy your applications to cloud, and it is given you the flexibility to deploy these applications in any of the other clouds also. That is nothing but a flexibility, right? So now speed, I have already told you, within a span of less time we can create our application and we can provide it to the clients. So that is nothing but a speed. So better customer experiences. So let's say you can simply what you can say, you can develop a UI with one layout and you can apply it to multiple pages. That means create once and reuse it for different pages, right? So that means that there are more number of reusability things are available in Mendix, by using which we can simply develop our applications, okay, going forward. And there is a much more reusability that we can create in Mendix. Okay, so that is one of the benefit. And next, communication and collaboration. So generally there are some professional developers, okay, within the Mendix, within your project they are working. So how can you communicate each other? How the stories will be defined? How the your development model will be defined? Yes, that obviously being defined in Mendix, okay, as a collaboration and communication model. Okay, so in that one you will be going to learn all these things. Okay, and now with this Mendix you can do the things faster, better, and cheaper also. Okay, the cost of that, if you take Java application, we need 5 resources for a simple application. But if then here you need only one developer, yes, who can create all the content which can be developed by a Java folks. Okay, there are 5 folks are there, right? 5 folks is nothing but one folk here in this Mendix. Okay, if you know Java also, just that is very well, that's a big advantage. If you don't know also, yes, you can learn here. So, but most of the times we are not supposed to write Java actions. As and when it is required and the client assisted you to write the Java action, okay, then only you will be in a position to write these all Java actions. So this is about a simple Mendix. So now Mendix is a low code. Now you understand, right? You're not writing any code here. That's why it is a low code tool. And no code means, suppose if your application doesn't need any Java action to be performed, so then obviously it is a no code only, man. Right? That's it. So now we will discuss in detail in our going forward classes. So then you will come to know what Mendix is, how beautiful it is, right? Next, so Mendix development tool. See guys, if you take Java application, so what is the development tool for this? Yes, obviously we can go for Eclipse tool, right? If you go .NET, so there is Visual Studio and then Dev Tools is there. So we can use that one to develop applications in .NET. So likewise Python, there will be some other tool, like that. For each and every technology, they are using their own tool. Okay. Similarly for our Mendix, yes, we will use the different tool which is provided by Mendix itself. Okay, it has its own tool that we call it as a Mendix development tool. So that is nothing but a Mendix Studio Pro, we call it as. Okay, in order to start your development, you need a software. Okay, so that software we call it as a Mendix Studio Pro, that you need to download from the marketplace or from the Google. So then you need to install it in your machine, because it is a desktop software. You need to install it in your machine, and then you have to explore your applications. That means explore, create your Mendix application. Got it? So this is development tool. So now guys, before we do this, so who are the founders? Yes, you can simply Google it out. Okay, who are the founders? Three Cruz and Dave Jan are the founders of this Mendix. So generally Mendix has been implemented in Netherlands first. Okay, so that's why some people will call this tool as a Netherlands tool only. And now it is being acquired by Siemens. Okay, in so and so year. Okay, from then Siemens has developed a lot of things. Okay, in Netherlands 2005 this application, this Mendix has been developed. Okay, from 2005 there are some developers still working in Mendix itself. Okay, they are part of the core team. Okay, they know everything about this one. Now I have 5 years of experience in Mendix, 5+. Okay, I know a lot of things here. So from 6th version I was just working on this Mendix. Now we are on 10 version. Now we are about to launch, I mean the Mendix is about to launch 11 version also. So like that. So next, who can approach for trainings? Yes, all the IT or non-IT. Okay, or else the degree background people who are just completed the degree, or MBA or whatever it is, the PG they completed. So then they can, who are having a passion to learn the Mendix technology, or else who are having the passion to come to IT or a software development, then they can definitely come and learn this technology. So where they can improve their skill set in Mendix. Okay, very easily. Okay, with simple steps. Okay, so that's why they are now eligible to learn this technology. And some basic understanding of database concepts. Okay, yes, anyway that we will discuss as part of the training concern. Okay, we will discuss, because in each of my training generally we will be going to have at least 1 or 2 folks. Okay, uh, from IT or non-IT background, or from freshers background. So for them also I can consider them, and then I can simply going to teach them what are database, and how this database works. Okay, what are the databases available in our system? Okay, I mean in our current market. Okay, that also we will explore. Okay, a little bit content we will explore for it will take maximum half-an-hour session. Okay, and then we will simply go to our Mendix sessions again. Okay, and from Java background people who doesn't know Java, for them I will explain one Java class. Okay, I will teach one Java class for them. Okay, that's it. So now you understand who can approach for our training, right? Next, here web application architecture. Guys, suppose I want to order a product from, suppose, Amazon.com, right? Simply what you will do, you will go to this Amazon website, and then you will go to the Google and then simply type Amazon. Now you will get this one. This screen you will get it. See here, Amazon.in. This screen will get it. Now what will happen to this screen? So this is a web only, right? That means browser is nothing but a web. When it will get open? When you have your internet connection, right? So that means that within this web, if you're ordering a product, if you select any product, if you want to order, then what will happen? Yes, obviously this Amazon website has to store your order details, has to store your login details. That means which product you have ordered, whether it is delivered or not, what is the status of that product, and where it has gone, and what is the location of your address. So where these details are being storing? Yes, obviously in the database. So that's why for a web application we definitely need a database. Okay, of course there are some starting websites are there in the market. So starting website needs, it is just a website that we can see in the browser. Okay, like with the HTML or any other technology, but this doesn't store any data, right? So of course some applications are there where they can store the data in the Excel files also. Yes, you can explore about the Google, the term which I told you right now, right? So now these are all static website we call it as, but now our main focus is to develop web applications as part of this training is concerned, right? So now this is a web application developed by Amazon.com. So of course you people call it as some some site we call it as, right? Suppose social networking site, or whatever it is, right? So from this you can purchase something. So where these purchase details will be stored? Yes, obviously in their own Amazon database. Got it? So that means that yes, here we need relation with these pages. That means that some HTML content will be utilized here to develop these pages, right? So for developing of these pages, what is the technology? It is a hypertext markup language we need, either XML or HTML or XSTML, right? So these things will be utilized to develop these pages, right? So next, database. This we have already covered. But to communicate to the database from this page, yes, obviously in the background we need one technology, right? What technology it is needed? Yes, obviously it is according to the client which is decided. Suppose if you are going for a Java application, so obviously servlet is a technology where it is a server side technology, right? So where it can understand the request. Suppose you are requesting to order some product. So where this request will go? This request will go to the what? Your server, and the server will take your request and send it back to your database, and then it will store your details there, and then it will come back and give you some response. So that's what is happening is a web application. So web application is being divided into three layers. Okay. So one is client layer, one is data, I mean one another one is data layer. Data layer is nothing but what your database or file systems. Got it? So that means that there is a server layer is also available. Got it? This is a server layer where the server will take the request which are being triggered from the web application or from the browser. This will collect the data, and then this data will go to the server, and then from this server it will go to the database. Got it? So like this web application operates. Okay, this is just simple introduction about web application operation. So next, low code and no code. So who are founded 2005 by and acquired by Siemens in 2018. So now how many members are using this technology? How can we come to know this? Yes, obviously www.mendix.com. If we type in the Google, you will come to know. So what is meant by Mendix, and who are now using this Mendix, and what are the advantages of this Mendix? Okay, you can see, and what are the cloud partners of this Mendix? Here AWS is the best cloud partner because it is a cloud based technology where we can deploy our applications which are developed in Mendix into the what we can say Mendix into the cloud, right? So AWS is the default cloud which provides support for this Mendix from the day one. So now after that it will provide support for Red Hat, something, some SAP clouds are there, other cloud partners are there. Yes, it is being integrated with that also. Okay, so it is again depend on the requirement of the client. According to him only we can simply take it. Now see here developer. Okay, so from here you can simply select kickstart guide. Okay, so that means that creating a and deploying a hello world application, how we can do this one, right? So there are many links which are provided in this website. Okay, you need to go through all of these things. Okay, so there is a developer's blog is also there. Okay, so this blog you need to have. Okay, so what it can have, it can have number of applications are there. Okay, number of ideas are there where all the developers will provide it here in this blog. Okay, next here you can see download Studio Pro is also there. I have already told you, right? We need a Studio Pro to download. Yes, obviously download for Windows. If you click on download for Windows, it will definitely ask you to sign into the Mendix account. Okay, so for that you need a work email. Suppose you are working in an organization, you might be having a professional account, professional email you might be having, right? Yes, we need that professional email account to sign up into this Mendix. So once you sign up, so then only you will be able to sign into the Mendix, right? So once you sign into the Mendix, then only you will be able to download the Studio Pro. Okay, this is the most prerequisite to learn this Mendix. Got it? So the one prerequisite is that you should have a professional email account. Suppose you are not working in any of the organization, you might not be having your professional account. Then how can I learn this technology? Right? You might be getting this doubt also. Yes, obviously you are suppose you are coming through this Visualpath technologies, right? So Visualpath people should have to create a professional email account for you on their own domain. Okay, then you need to use the domain to log in into the Mendix, and then you can explore the things like downloading Studio Pro, and then you can create your applications. everything like this you need to do. Or else, if you have your own domain account, see, I have my own domain account. Yes, by using that, I can create my email account and then I can give it to you. Okay, that means that if you are coming through my channel, yes, definitely I am the responsible person to give you. If you are coming through this Visualpath, yes, you are. I mean, Visualpath is the consultancy. I mean, the training institute where they are responsible for you to give your Mendix account. That means a professional email. Okay, that is a mandatory thing. You need to have a professional account for sure. Okay, so that you need to take care of it. That's it. Next thing. See, this is about Mendix platform. Okay, so you can see some of the options you can explore from here. Okay, how many developers are there? Generally it will give you some overhead here, and there is an academy is also there. Academy is nothing but what this academy, Mendix Academy, right? So Mendix, all its documentation is available in this academy only. When you will be going to access this one? Yes, obviously when you have your Mendix account, then only you will be going to use this academy. But if you want to learn Mendix by going through this academy, it will take for you to learn, till intermediate or advanced level. It will definitely take around 6 months to complete everything. But if you undergone this training, okay, then obviously within 2 months you will be in a position to develop your own application. You will be in a position to write your own certifications. There are 4 levels of certifications available in Mendix. See, there are 4 levels of certifications. One is rapid. So rapid is a free certification that everyone can do. Okay. Yes, you can do and I can do. Okay. This is a, main certification. This is a default certification we can do. So after all my 10 classes or, 15 classes of my basics, then you will be in a position to write this rapid exam on your own. So which is an open book. Okay. Open book. That means that it is a free certification that you can learn. I mean, that you can do. Now, intermediate is bit costly, but if you have, it's a paid service, right? So you need to pay some amount to this to complete this intermediate certification on your account. So then only you can finish it up. Even advanced for now, after this, sessions, you will be in a position to, if you practice well, you can clear this advanced exam also. But if you have not practiced anything, you will not be in a position to, you will not be in a position to not complete this. You will not be able to complete this advancement, definitely. But for intermediate, yes, obviously, you can finish this out once after my sessions are over. Now, expert means now we don't need to think about this. So expert is the last certification. If you are fully expert in Mendix, yes, go and write this exam. If you are working in any company, they will provide you, vouchers for this to complete this expert and advanced certifications. Okay, there are 4 levels of certifications. Understand? Now, so these are the things which are needed for our Mendix training. Okay, see here there are again strategic cloud partners are there. You can see SAP, Google Cloud and Pivotal, IBM and AWS, Azure, Red Hat, OpenShift. OpenShift is there. OpenShift is a good one. So these are all the private clouds where we can deploy our Mendix application. But AWS is the default application that I told you, right? Yes, by default AWS will provide you the services for Mendix. Okay, so now, yes, I have already told you what is the prerequisites for Mendix account creation. So to create Mendix account, you need to have a professional account or corporate email account. Okay. Now, or else you should have an any email with domain specified. Okay. Domain specified means what? It is not gmail.com. It is not rediffmail.com. Okay. It is about, some, if you have your own company or if your brother is having some company, yes, let you take from him. That's it. Okay. That is about this. So now guys, so far you understand. Okay. What is Mendix? What are the Mendix core principles? So nothing but what speed, collaboration, and control. See, Mendix have its own system controls, okay, where it can control all of your application, where it can control your team members, where it can, control the speed of your applications, where it can have the capacity to, build faster and build domain models and pages and everything. Even you can write some simple CSS also. If you are not having any CSS knowledge, please don't worry. I'm here to explain you what is meant by CSS and how we can implement this in Mendix. How to inspect the elements in the browser. See, you know CSS, right? How we need to write the CSS? Generally, just I'm giving you an example. Suppose online shopping. I want to inspect. Right click on this. I can see this inspect. Simply, I can go wherever you want to. See, Amazon Mini TV is there. So, what is the color which is applying for this one? There will be something color which is applying, right? From the classes. You can simply check it out here. And then see, there is something. This is also not applying. Space. Yeah. So, this is applying. So, now I want to change this one. See, everything is changed, right? That's it. See, I was just, going through this. You can observe the things. But how can we apply this color? So, to the CSS part, right? So, that means that where is this class is available and how can we override the classes and how to need to, how we can write the classes in Mendix. Okay. Everything I will explain you. Okay. And everything will be there on a record. Okay. Each and every day we will record the sessions. Okay. We will record the sessions and then we will provide you the read access for this recordings and you are not supposed to download. So this is for the initial CSS. Okay. So this is about, simple, Mendix demo class. And now I have already told you we need to download Mendix Studio Pro for our development, right? So, but I do not have an account. Yes, if you have an account, then only you will be able to download. Yes, I already have an account. Just a minute, right? Right. So, sorry guys, it's just interruption. I got a call. So now, here, now we are in a step forward to learn how to, create the application within Mendix, right? So for that, we need a development tool, right? See guys, this is the development tool. Okay, now I'm currently using for our, previous batch. Okay, we are developing this application. So this is our application. Okay, where I can use this application. This is Development Studio Pro. Okay, by using which I can create our own application. See, for now, I can take any of the version here. 10.6.8 only I can take. See, this is the Studio Pro I have already installed in my machine. Now by using this, I can be able to, what we could say, I can create a new application, how to create a new application, right? And then I can take one, sample application, okay, like creating domain models and creating pages and then adding it to the menus and showing it in the browser. So here, this is a simple application that we can develop. So for that, first you need to install your desktop software. And after you install, you can create your own application. Even you might be having a doubt, right? Suppose you got this Mendix Studio Pro software from your friend. Yes, you anyway installed it in your machine. Since you do not have an account also, Mendix account. But can I be able to, create applications? No, obviously, it will ask you to enter your account details. Okay, when you are creating a new application or when you are opening this Mendix Studio Pro also, it will ask you. Okay, boss, please sign into your Mendix account. So then only it will open this page. So now once you open this, there is a blank place. So use this as a starting application. So visual demo application I was just creating where I can store in the MVP, not here, around April batch. No, it is a June batch, right? June 2024. Now in this one, so there is a demo folder I'm creating. Now the date I can mention here is, right, June 2024. That's it. I was just selecting this folder because the project which I am creating will be stored in my local in this folder. I mean in this location. Create application. See here, extracting packages. Now what will happen here? Arun training, June batch, where it is June 2024. Now in this one, this is creating some folder structure. See, creating theme server, extracting packages. You can simply observe these things. See, theme catchy, theme source, widgets. This is the folder structure that will be generated when you create a new application. Got it? So this will take some time. Okay, it is giving you an error while creating Sprinter project. Okay, so let's try one more time. Why it is giving me an error this first time? Okay, file, new application. Okay, let's take blank application. Use this as a starting point. Okay, now I'm not enabling these services demo. So this I can delete right now. Now I can create new. Okay, June. Save it. Now visual demo. Create application. See how fast it is created. This Mendix structure. That's it. Now your application is created. That's it. Now it is open in your Studio Pro. Now guys, here by default some welcome pages came. Hi, welcome to your new application. Got it? So here there are 3 modules on the left side. See here there are 3 folders, let's say, which came. What is the uses of this? So this is a project explorer. This content we call it as a project explorer. And here it is your menu options. This is your server run. And this is your account. Okay, this is your marketplace. Marketplace. And this is your project dashboard. If you click on this, it will be going to your Mendix browser. It will ask you to open your Mendix account. So I need to log into with my account. So this is my account. So now I'm able to open this. So now, but there is no application which is available in that internet. This portal. Why? Because there is a reason that we will discuss later. For now, this is the menu options. This is the project explorer, and this is a console area. We call it as. See here, you can see the console, storage, changes, debugger, variables, breakpoints, and everything. Now on the right side, you can see marketplace, properties. See here, this is a widget. So there are some properties and stylings. If you want to apply some custom stylings, yes, you can do. Some connectors. There is some toolbox. See here, these are the widgets. You can simply drag and drop. See here, that's why Mendix is a drag and drop technology, right? Here, label you can add, or else this is a label which expects a domain model. But for now, we can add one text box. Where is the text? Yeah, text I can add. Welcome to trainings. Welcome to trainings. That's it. Next, title, you can mention anything. Home page. Yes, you can simply drag a label if you want. Visualpath Training Institute, right? Institute. Click on OK. So now I want to make this, uh, this one, welcome to trainings, right? I want to make this as a heading one default. Now the, font size and, this thing is getting, very high. So that means that there is some default CSS modes are there. You can apply them. Okay, that means there are a lot of features are available. If you go to the properties of this, select this text box and then go here and you can see simple, right? Yes, guys. So this is a your toolbox area where you can simply drag and drop and either widgets, and you can see the properties of this particular widget or this particular page properties. You can see, right? There are some integrations. Suppose if you are dealing with some OData services, if you know OData services, okay, that's fine. Otherwise, going forward, we will be learning all these things in this in these sessions. Okay, don't worry about this. Now, simply I was running my application. Okay, I have done some changes. Visualpath Training Institute, welcome to training and homepage. These things we have added. Now let's see. I was running my application. Now whether this application will be able to see that particular content which I created in this application. See, I have created my application and I have just did some changes and I explained you what is this area, and this is your design area. Sorry, I forgot to tell you. So this is your design area. That means where you can design your pages, where you can design your domain models. Okay, what is domain model? Yes, we'll come to that part. Now, once you run your application, yes, it is up now. You can see your view application. Click on this one. See, on the left side, you can see the home button. Visualpath training, you can see. Visualpath, welcome to training, home page. This is the content which we have added. That's it. It came here onto this page. Now, guys, see, but where this home button is available. See, this button is there, right? This is the menu. Yeah, someone is trying to talk. Okay. So now this is a home button. So you can simply place it here. But how it is being placed here, right? Now we need to go to the navigation. See here, you can see the navigation is there. Navigation is nothing but a menu option. So like this, there is a menu option which we created, right? Simply that is been available here by default by Mendix. Now guys, I want to develop my database first. So I want to store some employee details. See, in the my first module, this is the module from where you can start your development. Open this domain model and simply take one entity, EMP details. You can name it. Now I want to add some attributes. Employee can have attribute ID, right? I mean employee ID, right? EMP ID. It is an auto number. So I'm generating auto number from 00. Next, name I can go through this. Employee name, registering. Now employee data, but we need date and time. So DOB. That's it. Now employee email ID, if you want, yes, you can say. It is a string value. So what is string? What is auto number? What are all these things? We will learn each and everything in the next upcoming classes. Okay, once this batch is confirmed. So now generate over pages. I was using this option. See here, right clicking on this entity. I mean this table, generate over pages. Click on OK. Now what happens? On the left side, over pages folder is created where you can see your employee overview and the new employee details you can add. Right? So this one we need to add it to the navigation. So now employee management. Now you can select an icon. Now show a page where this page is available, which we created automatically by Mendix. Simple. Now you can simply run your application. Now what you can see on the left side, you can see your employee management option where you can create your employees, where you can delete your employees, where you can edit your employees. Let's see how it will go. Right. Now click on view application. See, now on the left side, you can see another option. That means that another menu option that we given. This is a feature. Click on new employee details. By default, auto number is generated, right? Suppose date of birth you can select. Employee email ID. You can select anything. Save it. Yes, if you want to edit, this by default edit option is coming. If you want to delete, yes, you can delete this one. Again, you can add on the 1001 because this is an auto number. It will be incremented by default one. Okay. Suppose email ID. Right. Yes, my email address is wrong. Yes, I can edit. That's it. Now my name is wrong. Yes, I can edit. Now if my date of birth is wrong, select. Suppose here, save it. But it, yes, I am doing what? Creating a new object, right? Creating a new object, and I'm adding, I mean, creating a new object, creating a new employee and editing that new employee, okay? And then deleting that employee, okay? Right? So this is how your Mendix application will work. Okay, this is a sample demo, okay, for your creation of this one. But going forward, okay, we will discuss everything in detail, right? So what are the data types available, okay, for your Mendix, okay, and what is the use of that? Where we will be going to use that database? Data type. See here, these are all the data types. Auto number start automatically from the given value, right? So like this, we will be going to learn. And what is the Mendix architecture right now? Okay, that we will discuss at the last of the sessions. Okay. Now, what are the topics that we're going to cover? Introduction to Mendix again, Mendix account creation, domain models and association, Mendix Academy, layout creation, validations, and everything we will cover. Okay, which are required for your Mendix development. As you are a developer, okay, now you are in a position to learn. Now you should be in a position to, if anybody given you the task, so you should be in a position to complete that task or finish that task. How you can do that one? Okay, that you need to learn in these sessions. Okay, so these are the advanced concept. How can you send an email to your Mendix application through Mendix application? That also you can learn. See guys, I will showcase you one demo. So this is the before this session I have created one session. I have taken one class. So this is a minimum value product class, okay, where I can add new products. So how my application has been developed, okay, in the training batch, just I will showcase you just for your understanding. How I am teaching the class also you will be going to understand with this. Okay, just let it run and I will showcase you. Here we simply generated and created attachments also to the emails. How it is done, everything we will discuss right now. See what is the domain model I have created. So what are the models available? See here, order management. In this, yes, entities there, customizations if any. So no entities. In the master data, there are some entity countries. In the MVP, there are some entities I have created. So how this is being developed? Okay. So like this, we will be going to learn everything. Now my application is up. Let me showcase you. So now I'm logging with what? See, there is a security now. Now I'm logging with product owner. That means that he is an admin. See where he can see the products. See a list of products when I entered. Yes, if you select, now it will see. Right? So now alcohol, that means that there are different categories. When you select, it will come by default there. That's it. So this is the development which I have done so far. So now speakers, okay, now some audit overview. So what is happening here around this? See, these are the pages. Now configurations. What are the default configurations that I can do? Homepage, regions, countries I have added. Now commodities, all items, asile, categories, products, manufacturing, right? These all things. Some, audit, okay, that's fine. Configurations, email setups. See here, I have added my email account. Yes, I can send you out an email from this application. How means? Yes, let's go with this user now. I'm a customer. I can see the products. See perfumes. Let's add this fog. Add a quantity 1. Suppose some location I'm entering. and I'm ordering a product. So what is the order details which I entered? Those all things will be sent out an email, sent out as an email. How this can be done? We will see now. Yes, obviously it will take some time, send out an email. Yes, there is an error which came. Okay, don't worry about this. Now, whether the email is sent or not, let's see now. See, now the new email has come, right? Yes, your customer order has been placed successfully. These are all your details which I entered, and then you can go to this PDF. Yes, this PDF I have generated with the details which I entered. That is my order ID, my name, and my email ID, quantity, and the product name and the serial numbers of the particular product, right? So like this. So my class will be like this. Each and everything will be explained to you in a way where you can understand. If you don't understand, just raise your voice in between the classes. So then I'm here to explain you in a better way, right? Okay.